I'm not going to be home till late tonight. I have a meeting for work, and we might be going for drinks after. Worst case scenario, I might have to stay over at a hotel or something.
Wait, again? I swear this has been happening way too often recently. Since when did you have to work so late at this company? It didn't used to be like this at all.
Oh, stop being difficult about this. It can't be helped. I told you before, but my company has started to do business overseas. That's why we have meetings at weird times recently. There's a thing called time zone differences, you know. Also, I've made friends at work, so that's why I go out to drink more often than before.
Oh, stop talking so condescendingly like that. Every once in a while would be fine, but you've been staying out way too often recently. I'm starting to get a little suspicious.
Suspicious of what? I wish that you'd just be quiet and let me work in peace.
Oh, fine. If you're gonna get mad about this, then I won't say anything. Just let me know when you find out what time you're coming home then.
Couldn't you have just said that from the very start? What a huge waste of time. I'm a busy man, you know. I wish that you'd actually understand that more. In fact, now that you've ruined my mood, I don't feel like coming home at all. I might just stay out overnight for the sake of it. Make sure you stop being so difficult like this in the future.
I don't understand why you have to be like this. It can be so draining on me. It's not like I did anything wrong at all.
Oh, you did everything wrong. You need to think carefully about saying stuff like this. I can't believe that you're really leaving after all this time. I didn't think you'd ever actually quit. A lot of people say they're going to leave, but they never do. I was hoping that would be the case for you, too. I'm really gonna miss working with you. This company is pretty rough to work at, as you know. It was nice having someone I could trust and speak with.
Yeah, I'm leaving for sure. I'm just going to take my last paycheck and then leave forever. I don't want to be here anymore as I'm at my limit. I can't take this anymore. I'm stressed enough with my husband's attitude recently. I can't take the stress from this workplace at the same time. I'm sorry I'm leaving you here. I just think that this is something I need to do to move forwards.
Linda, you've been here for 10 years now. The place won't be the same without you. You're really going to be missed. How are you going to get by after you leave? Are you going to struggle? I hope you've saved up enough to get by for a while at least. Also, where are you going to work after leaving this company? Are you planning to stay in the same field? Same type of job?
I haven't decided anything yet, but I think I want a complete change of direction in my life. I know it might be a bit crazy, but I don't want to do the same thing all my life. I just want to get out of here and start a new life. I'm not sure what I'll do yet, but I'm sure I'll manage somehow. I haven't even applied for any new jobs yet, but I'll do all that once I'm done here. I just had a feeling that I need to get out of here as soon as possible. I don't want to deal with all the stress anymore. It was all a bit too much for me.
I just worry that it's going to be really hard for you to find a new job in this current job market. I hope you find something, though. I'm sure that you'll be able to succeed wherever you go.
Yeah, I think I'll be fine. You don't need to worry about me. Part of the reason why I'm leaving is because they wouldn't negotiate my salary with me. I wanted more, but they wouldn't budge at all, even though I've been working here for so long. That's one of the reasons I'm leaving to find something better. I think they were being a bit dumb, but what can I do? I always thought that my salary was low considering how much unpaid overtime we're made to do.
This kind of thing happens a lot. Companies don't value their workers enough, in my opinion. I really think that they need to pay us more. A lot of people want to get out of here like you. It seems to be the general consensus around here. I know a lot of us could do better in life, you included. Not all of us are brave enough to quit like you, though. I think we're all too scared that we wouldn't find a new job. It's also draining to work here, so we don't have the energy to even look for another job.
I don't have any firm plans, but I hope it's going to be better than this. If you have any good ideas, then please feel free to tell me. I'll probably start looking for a job once I take some time off to rest.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I think of something. I do have something in mind that might be good for you. I think we need to sit down and talk about all of this, including why you decided to quit in person, though.
I'd love it if you could let me know of any leads that you might have. What do you know?
I can't tell you now, as I don't have that much time today. Let's just meet up another day when we can talk face to face.
Yeah, sounds good. We can get together and talk anytime. You know I've always got time for you. I'll also have a bit more free time after I quit. I'm going to take it easy for a while.
That's good to hear. Have a rest. You deserve it. By the way, I accidentally bumped into your husband a little while ago.
Oh, really? Did you talk to him?
I did, actually. We had a little chat, and I need to talk to you about that, too. I'll tell you about that later, too. I don't think now is the time or the place, as I got told some interesting things.
It seems to me like you have some secrets to tell me. I guess I'll have to wait until another time for you to fill me in. Anyway, I'll be off for now then. I have some things that I need to get done. I'm back home. How have you been today?
Not too bad, I guess. It was a pretty normal day for me. I've made some food for you, by the way. I spent a lot of time making it, so make sure that you finish it all.
Oh, thanks for making me food. That's really kind of you. Sorry, I've already eaten today. I had something to eat on the way home. I didn't realize you were going to cook for me. Maybe I'll have the food you made for me tomorrow for lunch.
Wait, so you're telling me that you're not going to eat it? Then what was the point of me making it for you in the first place? I spent so much time and energy on it, and now it's just going to go to waste. You really are so rude, aren't you? I can't believe that you would betray me like this.
Are we really gonna have this conversation again? Doesn't she know that I don't like her cooking? It really tastes bad. I've never enjoyed her food, and I thought she had worked that out by now. I don't think anybody could eat her food, no matter how hungry they are. It's just too bad, and she won't change how she cooks either.
So you're not gonna say anything? You're just gonna ignore me? You're so goddamn rude. You can't refuse my food at this point. You know I like to cook for the family. It would be rude for you to refuse.
I'm really, really sorry. I'll have to eat it next time. I just didn't know that you'd be cooking for me today. I really appreciate the fact that you thought about me, though.
So you're gonna refuse? You're not even gonna eat the food that I cook for you! You married my son and joined our family, and you don't even do as I ask of you. You seem to have a mind of your own. You know the rules, and you need to stick to them. You joined this family, so you need to obey our rules.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to disobey you, or go against you at all. It's just I've already eaten, and I'm full. I'm sure someone else would be happy to eat it instead.
This is a complete waste. I'm really not happy about this. If this happens again, you're really gonna regret it.
Can't you put it in the fridge for later, then? I'll eat it maybe tomorrow or something.
Yeah, I will do that. In the meantime, you need to get washing the dishes. It's the least you can do after the way you just insulted me right now.
Wait, what? Do I have to do the dishes? I didn't even eat or make anything.
Of course you have to! I have no idea why you're even asking me this. Now shut your mouth and get to it! Linda, you came home late again. What were you doing till this late at night?
I was busy at work. I had a few things to finish off before I came home, and that's why I was late.
Mom told me that you refused to eat the food that she made for you, too. What is that about?
That's because I've already eaten something, so I'm not hungry. I didn't realize your mom was cooking for us today. I am sorry about that. I'll make sure to let you all know if I'm gonna be eating out in the future. I didn't mean to waste your time like that.
I just don't understand why you would eat out, though. Why not come home and eat here like the rest of the family? You know my mom likes to cook for you.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to eat something else today. I didn't mean to annoy her or upset her like I accidentally did.
Well, she was really upset because of what you did. I think you need to spend more time here at home from now on. If you're going to leave your job, then you'll have more free time. My mom is a bit lonely at times, and it'd be nice for you to help her and keep her company. You can tidy up and help her cook if you want to as well. It would be nice if you acted like you were her daughter-in-law for once. I think that's the kind of attitude you need. You've been way too distant from her and the rest of my family recently.
You really think that she would want me to spend more time with her? I feel like she doesn't really like my presence. If you really want me to try, then I can try to be more friendly with her.
Good. That's just what I want. I want you to treat her as if she was your own mom. I know that you guys will get on a lot better once you start making an effort.
I'll try my best to help her out then. If I have enough time, then I'll do that. But no promises, as I might be busy looking for a new job. Your family can be a little overbearing at times. I think it's time we start thinking about the promise we made. Oh, by the way, you better stay true to your words. I actually don't understand why we're still living here, to be honest.
What do you mean by that? Are you telling me that you don't want to stay here living with my family or something? I don't think there's anything wrong with the life that we're living right now.
That's not what you promised me at all. I said from the very beginning that I want to move out into our own house. You told me that after we got married, we'd move into our own place. It's been years since we married, and we're still here living with your mom. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to have my own space. When are we going to move out of this place? You need to give me a specific date.
Is this really that urgent, though? You don't like being here or something? I thought you were happy to live here. It would be hard on my mom if we moved out. Who would keep her company and help her when she needs help? I think we should stay for now. I don't think it's a problem at all. I think you also need to be a bit more respectful to her. She's so nice to you, and you still want to move out? It's not nice at all. Surely we can just move out at a much later date.
So you're telling me that you want to stay here? I don't want that at all. If you keep putting it off like this, then we never move out. You need to start thinking about a time for us to move out, and it better be soon. I've waited long enough. I really hope you don't expect me to live here like this forever.
Why are you being so rude and difficult about this? Don't you like my mom or something? I really don't see what the problem is. I think you're just being overly selfish. Mom helps us a lot and we should really be thankful for that.
I'm not so sure she helps us that much. She does a lot of cleaning and cooking, but I actually find it kind of annoying. She moves my stuff without asking me. I really don't need that kind of interference in my life. I want to have my house and organize it as I want to. I don't want your mom buzzing around all the time.
Why are you getting so worked up about this? Does it really mean this much to you? I think that we should just stay here for now.
Actually, it does make me angry, to be honest. She just stresses me out a lot. Just like this little argument we've had over dinner tonight. I didn't want to eat her food. I don't even like the food that she makes. She doesn't make the kind of food I want to eat, so I don't see why I should eat it. She doesn't respect me and my wishes. I don't want to be bossed around like this.
Wow. I can't believe that you'd actually say that. You really are stressed out, aren't you? I think you're tired and you just need to go to bed. Let's end this conversation now and we can talk about it again in the morning.
I'm not tired and I want to talk about this now. We need to get this out in the open. I'm sick and tired of being polite to your mom. It's time I stood up for myself and do what I want to do. If you want someone to help your mom, then do it yourself. I'm not doing it anymore. I also want to move out of here as soon as possible.
Can you please stop acting like this? If my mom finds out you're saying things like this, it's really gonna upset her.
I don't care! I've had enough of this! I don't want to be here anymore. In fact, I think that I really am at my limits now. I'm leaving. I'm going to go.
You're just tired and getting emotional. Just get to bed and you'll feel better in the morning.
I don't want to go to bed. Why are you just brushing away everything that I say? I wish that you'd listen to me more.
This is the end of this discussion for tonight. Talk to you again in the morning. Good night.
You're just gonna ignore this? It's not going to go away. You need to face this, otherwise I'm going to break down. John, you're here early today. How did you manage to get here so early to see me? I'm so happy about this.
I got off work early today. I told them I had some personal matters to attend to, and they let me leave. I did this as I just couldn't wait to see you. I'll be able to do this more and more often from now on. They like me at work, so I can get away with this kind of thing.
That's amazing. I'm really pleased to hear you have more time to spend on me.
Good. But let's still keep this on the low. We don't need to tell anyone about it. I don't want to get in trouble for seeing you in secret like this.
Why would you get in trouble? Are you worried about that wife of yours? Why don't you just hurry up and leave her already? When are you going to get divorced from her? I want it to happen as soon as possible. I don't want to wait for you anymore.
It will happen soon enough. Don't you worry about that. But until then, we need to keep this whole thing a secret. After I leave her, it's all going to be so much better for us. Just you wait and see. We'll be able to see each other whenever we want to once it's all done.
When is it going to happen, though? It's been such a long time since you promised me this, but things haven't changed at all. I can't wait any longer. Hurry up, please. Just leave her. You don't even like her, and you know it.
It's not as easy as you think. You'll just have to keep on waiting. I'm sorry about all of this. She still lives with us, so I have to see her every day, and I also have to make sure that she doesn't know what's going on.
Why should that matter at all? Just get rid of her as soon as you can. Also, why do you still live at home anyway? Why are you still in your mom's house? You told me that after you leave your wife, you're going to buy a house for you and me. I don't understand what's taking you so long. You're rich, right? It should be an easy thing for you to do.
Well, I just want to make sure that I can really please you. I don't want to rush my decision to buy a house. You're a classy girl, so I want to save up more money to spend with you. I promise that we only have to wait a little while longer to become together.
You better not be lying to me about this. What is your wife like, by the way? Do you buy her a lot of expensive gifts too?
Not at all. She's actually really cheap. She doesn't cost a lot to make happy. She can be pretty difficult to deal with at times. It's been particularly bad these past few weeks. Sometimes she eats out and then comes home late at night. I have no idea what she's doing, but I honestly don't really care anymore. She can do whatever the hell she wants to do at this point. I don't even know why I got married to her in the first place, actually. What a big mistake that was.
You really need to just leave her as soon as possible. I really love you, you know? You're gonna be so much happier with me. I'm always trying to look my best for you every day. I'm just crazy about you. I really think that you should be choosing me over her. There's nothing for you to gain by delaying this.
Yeah, I feel the same way about you too. I can't wait to leave her so that I can be with you. Although, I do need you to try to keep this all a little more low-key. Like, don't hold my hand when we're in public.
Why should I stop? I don't care if anyone sees us holding hands. So what if they know about our love? I love you and you love me. That's all that counts, and I don't care if Linda or anyone else sees it.
It's just not that easy. You should try to think about it from my side of view as well. I know how you feel about me, but we can't be open about it just yet. We'll have to keep it to ourselves until the time is right. After I get rid of Linda, I'll have all the time in the world to spend with you. You're going to be the happiest girl ever. Just give me a little while longer to sort this all out.
Okay, fine then. A little more time then. I'm glad that you feel the same way about me, though. You're so sweet. Let's go and eat something. I'm getting a little bit hungry. I'll pay for us today. I want to treat you to something. You're a very special person to me, after all.
Thanks, honey. I know how much you care about me.
I love you more than anything in the world. I want to be with you forever and ever.
I know you do. Soon we can let the world know about our love. Just wait a little bit longer. It's been too long since we all got together like this. We really need to see each other more often.
Yeah, I agree. I've been busy getting ready for my wedding, so I haven't really had much time to see anyone recently. I hope you guys aren't too upset about not getting to see me as much.
I'm just happy we're all here as one big happy family like we ought to be. I can't believe that my little girl is finally getting married. I can't believe it's actually going to happen. You'll always be a little baby in my eyes. I still remember when you were just a tiny little girl. I'm a bit sad, to be honest. There's a part of me that doesn't want to let you go. I want you to stay here with me. I'm really worried for you.
Don't worry about me, Mom. I'm gonna be fine. I'm still your baby girl, Mom, and I always will be.
You really are such a wonderful daughter, aren't you? You're welcome to come back home whenever you want to, by the way. Please come back and see us as much as you can. I'm gonna miss you so much once you move out. I'm just glad that your husband-to-be seems to be a great person. I can feel that he's really gonna take care of you well. Yeah, he really does seem to be a nice guy. I'm sure that you guys are gonna be perfect for each other. Let me know if you feel like he isn't treating you right, though. I'll be over in an instant to teach him a lesson. I'll make sure to teach him to behave, just like how I've been teaching Linda how to behave properly. I've taught you a lot of useful things, right, Linda?
Sorry, what? Are you talking about me?
Of course I'm talking about you. You must have learned a lot from me already, right? Oh yeah, that reminds me. There's something important that we need to talk about, and it's best if we do it now. I heard that you got some money from your workplace when you left. Is that right? It was a pretty large severance check, right?
Wait, what? How did you know about that? I don't remember telling you about that money at all.
She knows about it because I told her. I tell her basically everything that happens. We trust each other a lot after all.
Wait, what? You told her about my money? There are things that I want to keep private. I really wish that you would have gotten permission from me first.
We're all part of the same family, so it's only right that we let each other know what's going on in our lives. Mom is going to be lonely now that Wendy is leaving after she gets married. You should really make an effort to try to become part of our family more, especially because you don't have a job anymore.
I'll try my best, but I might be busy looking for a new job. I'm not going to just lie around doing nothing. I'll make an effort to try to get along with you guys, but no guarantees.
I don't even think you need another job. Why not just stay at home and look after Mom? I can be the sole earner and we're gonna be completely fine. I think that this is a great idea, actually. I'll put the money on the table for us and you can take care of Mom.
That's such a great idea, John. You can go to work while Linda stays at home and takes care of everything around the house. I'm sorry, but I don't think that I'm going to be doing that at all. Also, I don't think we're going to have enough money for me to stop working. I'm nearly broke now, so I definitely need a new job. Wait, did you just say that you're broke? How could you be broke? What about the money you got from work?
Don't tell me that you spent it all already. What on earth did you spend it all on?
Why didn't you tell us about this? Don't you think you should have told your family if you were going to use all the money?
Please tell me you're lying, Linda. There's no way you used up all your money, right?
Why would I lie about something like this? What would be the point of lying? I already spent all the money I received when I quit my company. I invested it on myself so that I can get a better job in the future. It was the money I earned myself anyway, so I should be able to spend it on what I want to.
So you're telling me that you spent all that money? How on earth did you do that? It was so much money. You didn't even consult me about this at all. Are you going crazy? Have you lost your mind? Why did you think that this would be an acceptable thing to do?
We need some of that money because my wedding and house is going to cost so much. You should have given it to us. We're meant to be family, aren't we?
Calm down, Wendy. I'll talk to her about this. Don't let yourself get stressed.
How the hell am I meant to stay calm after hearing this? I'll have to go and tell my husband about this. We might have to change our plans. I was thinking that you'd definitely be handing some of that money over to me, Linda.
Wendy, you just leave this to us. We'll get to the bottom of this. Linda, we're all going to be having a long talk about this.
There's really nothing to talk about. I've got nothing to say to you guys about this, as I haven't done anything wrong at all. I mean, why should I have to give my hard-earned money to you, Wendy? It doesn't make sense at all. How in the world are we meant to make a living now? We had planned on using your money to help Wendy out with some of her expenses.
Do you really have no respect for us at all?
Did you not even think about us a tiny bit before deciding to selfishly spend all your money?
I can't believe you would be so thoughtless and just use all that cash without letting us know about it. You really should have kept us informed. We're all very disappointed in you, Linda.
I'm sorry, but I still don't understand why you guys are getting so upset about this. It was my money, so I thought it was mine to use as I saw fit.
You really are unbelievably selfish, aren't you? I don't feel well at all after hearing this terrible news. I think I need to go and lie down. This is making me way too stressed. I need a rest. I can't face this right now. It's all too much for me. Look what you've done, Linda. You've made my mom sick. You're really gonna pay for this. Okay, Linda, it's time to talk. Tell me what happened to that money. I still can't believe you used it all. What were you thinking? Tell me the truth and nothing else. Where did all of that money go?
I told you the truth already. I basically spent it all. I don't understand what else there is to talk about.
What did you even buy? I don't understand what you meant when you said that you used the money to invest in yourself.
I don't need to explain myself to you. It's nothing to do with you or your mom. It's my money and that's that. Can we please just drop this conversation already?
What are you hiding from me? Are you cheating on me or something? Are you with another man? Is that why you can't tell me what you used the money on? You spent it all so that you could sleep with another man behind my back. You gross woman.
Where did this accusation come from all of a sudden? I don't understand why you came to a conclusion like that.
There's no point trying to hide this from me at this point. I know what you're doing. I feel like I smelled some different perfume from you recently. You've been seeing a guy behind my back, haven't you? I knew it.
I really don't know what you're talking about. You're just making a random accusation again. It's like me suddenly accusing you of seeing a different girl. It's not nice to be accused like that, right? Please show me the evidence if you have any.
Don't try to turn this back on me. I haven't done anything wrong at all. Hurry up and answer what I just asked you. Where is the money? That's all I need you to answer right now.
I told you that I used it to invest in myself. Also, I feel like you're the suspicious one. You're just accusing me like this to try to hide something. I know that you've been acting pretty suspiciously around me recently. Don't think that I haven't noticed.
Can't we stop this right now? It's outrageous that you're even trying to accuse me of this. I don't know if I'll be able to hold my anger in if you keep going on like this.
Well, your threats don't scare me that much. The fact that you're getting so worked up about this is a little suspicious, too. Did you think I was going to be a submissive wife that just listens to everything you tell me to do? You're wrong if you thought that.
Cut it out, please. You're not making the situation any better with this attitude that you're showing. You better start off by apologizing to me and my family for losing our money. You owed us, but you used it all on yourself.
I'm not going to say sorry to anyone. I've done nothing wrong and therefore have nothing to apologize for.
You really are a useless person, aren't you? You do nothing good for this family, and now you've ruined our financial plans.
I really couldn't care less about your financial plans. You guys should never have been depending on me to fund Wendy's wedding. Shall we go up to the top floor and talk there? There isn't as many people up there, so we can be alone. There aren't many customers right now, so I should be able to come spend some time with you.
That sounds like a good idea, actually. Let's do that.
You look really down today. Are you okay? Do you want me to buy you some coffee or something to cheer you up?
Please, that would be nice of you. I could do with a drink.
How are things with Linda, by the way? Did you get to talk with her at all? Any updates?
I really don't want to talk about her at all right now. She's really made me mad. She got a large amount of money as a severance check from her company, but she spent it all on herself. It was supposed to be used to help my sister with her wedding plans, but that's all gone out of the window now. We had planned this all out as a family, but she completely ignored our idea. I really can't stand that woman anymore. She's getting worse by the day. It's really getting too much for me. I feel like I could snap at any time and lose my temper with her.
Why don't you hurry up and get a divorce then? I know it's what you really want. The quicker you do that, the quicker we can become together.
I'm just not sure if now is really the time for that. Getting a divorce can be very complicated. I don't like her at all, but I really want her to give more money to my family first before I get rid of her. She might be irritating, but she's needed in my life right now. I want my parents to be happy and rich.
I really don't understand why you put everyone else's happiness above yours. I know for sure that you're gonna be the happiest with me.
I want my parents to be as happy as possible. They're going to be lonely when Wendy moves out, so I'm hoping Linda is going to be there for them. She's too dumb to work out what's going on, so I don't think there's going to be a problem keeping this relationship a secret, though.
Okay, then. I believe in you. Just know that I love you and that I want to marry you as soon as possible.
I love you, too. We both know that.
I just got the coffee for you, by the way. I'll come deliver it soon. I really hope you like it. It's a new kind of coffee that they started using at the local cafe.
Thanks for doing this for me. I really appreciate it. Oh, wait a minute. It smells a bit strange.
What is it? Is something wrong? I can get you a new one if you want me to.
The smell reminds me of something. I'm not sure what it is. It tastes really good, so you don't need to worry about replacing it at all.
The smell might be because of the new coffee machine we got. The boss really likes it, so I'm using that now. I think it's good, but maybe it needs to be used for a while first. We got this new machine to make the customers happy.
I didn't realize that you guys had bought a new coffee machine.
We kinda had to upgrade, as this cafe has become really popular these days. We needed a new machine to keep up with all the orders. I'm also going to be getting paid more money. I've worked a lot here, and my boss wants to reward me with a promotion.
I'm happy to hear you're getting a promotion. You deserve it. You're always doing your best for this place.
I really love the boss, to be honest. My boss is such a great person. I love the coffee here, too. This is like the perfect job for me.
What about me? Are you saying that you love your boss more than you love me? Maybe I need to meet this guy and check him out.
Oh, there's absolutely no need for you to worry. My boss is a woman, not a man. I also didn't mean it in that kind of way when I said I love her.
Oh, right, I see. I didn't know about this at all. I just presumed that your boss was a man.
I only have eyes for you and nobody else. No one even comes close. I'm telling you the truth, so there's no need for you to be worried at all.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I need to go now. We'll talk again soon, I hope. Thanks for the coffee.
Contact me as soon as you can. I can't go a day without talking to you.
I hope to see you at some point this weekend. I'll have some time to sneak out.
I'd really love that. You know I want to spend as much time as I can with you.
We'll do that, don't worry. There is something funny about this coffee, but I can't quite work out what it is. It's really suspicious and I can't get over it. What is going on here? It reminds me of something. Some kind of memory deep in my mind.
I really can't take this anymore. It's just too much stress trying to find a new job.
It was never going to be that easy, you know. It's hard to find a new job in this current market. Don't give up, though. You'll get there in the end. You just have to keep at it until you find something. You're a capable worker, so I'm sure that you'll find the right place for you eventually.
I guess you're right. I just wish I could feel better about the whole thing. Recently, I'm getting really stressed about this entire situation I'm in. I want to enjoy this free time I have while I'm unemployed, but at the same time, I need to find a new job before it's too late. I'm really starting to run out of places to apply to as well. Any ideas?
I'd love to help you out, but I'm not really sure about any places that you could try. I'll let you know for sure if I find something that might suit you, though. Just keep trying your best. I'm sure you'll find something eventually.
I hope it all works out. It's going to be embarrassing if I can't find a new job after leaving a perfectly good one.
I'm sure it'll turn out fine. How about your family life? Still living at home with his parents?
Yes, sadly, we are. I've asked him so many times if we can move out, but he doesn't seem to want to. I'm not really getting along with any of them either. They're all really mad about my money, too. I told them I've got barely any money, too, and they didn't take it well at all. It made them really angry, but I don't see why. It's my money, and I'll do whatever I want with it. It's none of their business. So what if I spent all the money? It was mine to spend on whatever I wanted to.
I told you that marriage wasn't going to be as good as you thought. I don't really want to say this, but I never really liked that husband of yours, to be honest. I always thought he had a bad temper. I hope things get better for you in the future, but I'd seriously reconsider if you want to be spending the rest of your life with them.
I really liked him back when we first got married. And to be fair, I still like him now. Well, at least I think I do. I'm hoping he might change his attitude once some time passes and things will become better for us. I know he loves me even if he has a funny way of acting around me. Although he does seem to be particularly different these days, but I'm hoping it's nothing.
It might get better if you move away from his parents at the least then. You'd be less stressed in your own house. You and your husband will probably be able to have some more private time together too if you guys move out.
I know. I can't stand this situation. It's driving me nuts. I really don't like his mom one bit. She's really bossy, always trying to tell me what to do. Sadly, my husband doesn't want us to move out just yet. He wants his parents to be happy. He seems to care about them more than me. I'm okay right now, but I don't know how long I'll be able to take this for.
I feel so bad for you right now. Why can't he see that he's in the wrong? I can't believe that he's not taking your side, even though he's your husband. I guess you just have to keep on trying to convince him.
I'll try to mention this to him the next time I see him. He might be in a better mood then. I really hope he starts taking my side in some matters. I feel really isolated these days. I never wanted for anything like this to happen. I wanted to get along with both him and his family. I'm missing the old days when I was more optimistic about my future. Everything just feels so hopeless right now.
Is there something else you can do to improve this situation? It kind of seems like you're basically at your limits already. Why not do something more drastic? Have you thought about divorce?
I don't think I want to do that just yet. It's a very big commitment to make, and it's too much for me right now. I just hope he starts to realize how unhappy I am, and then we work towards a happier future together. I might be calling you again in the future for some advice. It really makes me happy to talk to you about these things. Thanks for listening, as always.
If there's anything you think I can do, then just give me a call. I'm always here for you, no matter what happens. Be sure to remember that. Linda, where have you been? You've been out again? What exactly are you up to when you go out on your own?
I just had to do something a little urgent. You don't need to worry about it.
You don't even have a job. What could you be doing out there? You should be staying at home and looking after my mom. I'm tired of you secretly doing things behind my back like this.
Just leave me alone, please. I don't want to hear it. My role in this world is not to look after your mom. It's really none of your business where I've been. I don't need to explain where I've been every single time to you. It's not like you tell me where you're going most of the time you're gone.
Don't get all confrontational with me here. You need to be more respectful to me in my parents' house. Hurry up and just tell me where the hell you went.
Stop talking to me like that. I'm just telling you the truth. Also, I have something to ask you as well, actually. You forgot to give me some money this month. We agreed that you'd give me some money each month to help me live while I was looking for a job. Where is it?
I'm not giving it to you as I don't like the way you've been acting around me recently. You're going to have to get along without it.
The way I've been acting around you recently? I haven't done anything wrong at all. I wish that you actually kept your promises that you make.
I just don't trust you with any of my money at all. I'm worried that you're going to spend it all on something useless like you did with that severance check from work. You've got nothing now as you wasted it all, and I don't want you doing the same with my money.
What are you talking about? I didn't waste the money at all. I used it to find a new job.
I know that's just a lie that you've been telling me. I think you've been spending it on another man. I know what you've been doing when you go out. I know you've been seeing another man behind my back. Don't try to hide it. You've been far too happy as of late. There's definitely something else going on in your life.
Wait, what in the world are you accusing me of all of a sudden? Are you seriously accusing me of cheating because I've been happy recently?
Whatever you're doing out there, you need to stop doing it immediately. You're gonna be punished for your actions. I'm also not happy with your attitude you've been showing to my parents either. You need to think about them more. Treat them like they're your real parents. I expect you to stay at home more often so that you can take care of them. It's especially disgraceful if you're going out there to see another man. That cannot be forgiven.
First of all, I am not seeing another man. I also don't appreciate you trying to accuse me of this in the first place. I also don't want to be spending any more time in the house than I need to. I don't like the current living situation that we have. I don't really care about your parents, to be completely honest with you. You should look after them yourself if you're worried about them. Don't dump all your responsibilities on me.
Whoa, hold on. Stop trying to talk back to me like that. You need to admit to the fact that you're cheating on me.
I just told you that I haven't been cheating on you at all. Did you see me with someone? You're talking nonsense, and we both know that. Are you saying this to try to hide something from me? Maybe you're the one that's cheating on me. Guilty people tend to accuse other people like this.
I'm not cheating. I've not done anything wrong at all. I'm at work all day, so I don't have time for nonsense like that. How dare you accuse me of something like that?
Well, that's exactly what you just did to me. It's not nice being accused of something like this, is it? However, I do feel like you're really hiding something. You've been acting pretty suspiciously lately.
I can't believe that you're really doing this. Are you doing this on purpose? Are you deliberately trying to cause problems in this house? Why can't you just be happy with me and my family? Why are you always trying to ruin things for all of us? I want to be happy, and I just wish you were on my side for once.
Whoa, what? Now you're trying to act like you're the victim. You're the one that started this. Do you really not see what you're doing wrong? There's a reason why I've been so distant from you and your family recently. Can't you see how badly you and your parents treat me? I hate this place and I hate them. I get treated like trash. You don't think about me one bit. You just boss me around and moan when I come home late. Then all your parents ever do is badger me for money and help constantly. I'm just fed up about all of this.
Well, the reason why you get treated badly is because you don't cooperate with us. You don't help out, and you never gave my parents any of your money back when you were working.
You never told me that I was going to have to look after your mom this much. That wasn't part of the deal when we got married. I want to be happy and live my own life. I don't want to be a housemaid for your family. I'm not going to hand over my money to your mom for her to spend on whatever she wants. That's not what marriage is supposed to be about. Why can't you understand that? You treat me worse than a dog. I feel like I'm a pet, not a person.
Stop being so dramatic about all this. I'm only asking you to do what family members should. You pathetic and ugly woman. Do as I say or just go rot in hell.
How could you say that to me? I'm your wife, you know. You're really trying to hurt me with your words now, aren't you? You're really gonna regret this.
You really are a pathetic woman. You've cheated on me and you can't even admit you're wrong. You don't deserve a man like me. I can do better than you. Stop whining just because I said some things that were true about you.
I didn't cheat on you. How many times do I have to tell you? It's really getting boring now. I really feel stupid for even trying to make this marriage work in the first place.
You didn't cheat on me? I just can't believe this. I know you did it and it's time for you to confess. Why did you go out and buy all of those new clothes recently? What was that for? Why do you come in smelling of perfume all the time? Who are you going out there to see? You go out early and you come back late. What are you up to? It's time to tell me the truth.
I don't even use perfume, so I really don't know what you're talking about. You must have imagined it. You're sounding more and more crazy by the second, you know.
So what was the smell then? I smelled the perfume. I didn't get that wrong. Was it someone else's? You think I'm stupid? You think you're going to get away with this and I'm not going to realize?
Stop with this wild speculation, please. It's really not helping. You're the stupid one, not me.
You're just making this worse and worse for yourself, you know. I'm really gonna make you regret this all.
What's gotten into your head?
If I find that guy, then I'm going to beat him up. He's in real big trouble when I find out who he is. How dare he sleep with my woman?
Linda! I've not been shopping with you for a long time. It's not often that we get time to be alone. How about you take me shopping? What have you even been up to recently? I've just been busy with this and that recently. I've had quite a lot to do. Wait, but you don't even have a job right now. What could you have been doing all this time? Why don't you have more time for me? I haven't been working, but I've been busy doing other things that are important to me. I'm sorry, but I don't have that much spare time I can spend with you. Why can't you make time for me? I should be your utmost priority, you know.
When are you going to get a new job, by the way?
You were doing that last job for a long time, right? I presume you're going to do that kind of thing again. No, I don't want to do that kind of job anymore. I want to try something new. I really want a new path in life. That's actually one of the reasons why I've been busy. I need to prepare myself before entering a new field. Young people are so funny these days, always coming up with these strange ideas about what to do. Why did you even leave that job? It was really a stupid idea, in my opinion. I think a stable job is more than good enough. You left your job and now we're all suffering. It's bad for us too, as there's less money coming into our household. I really wish that you'd hurry up and just start working again. Stop being a lazy pig making up all these excuses for being busy. There's no need for you to pester me about money. We're doing fine income-wise. There's more than enough money to go around, and me not working for a while really isn't causing any big problems. Also, I feel like I contributed a lot over the past few years, so cut me some slack, would you? Actually, the lack of income from you is causing problems. Don't you dare try to deny that fact. You need to do more to help out around here. You're really not doing as much as you should. It's really hard on me right now, and it's just getting worse and worse. Why did you have to leave your job? What's wrong with you? Also, if you're not working, I expect you to do more work around the house. I can't believe you're not even helping much around the house. I thought you didn't like my cooking and cleaning. I thought I'd leave all that to you. You really are useless, aren't you? You don't do anything to help me. It's just excuses after excuses with you, isn't it? I can cook for you if you want me to, but you always said that my cooking wasn't good enough, so I decided to leave it all to you. You don't want me there, so don't pretend you do. I'm also tired of having to deal with you on these matters. That's why I try to stay out of the house as much as possible. I really can't understand your confrontational attitude that you have all the time. I want you to help me out around the house. That would be really nice for me and you. I sometimes worry my son might starve if I leave him alone with you. How could you look after him? You're selfish and don't know how to do any of the housework. What a ridiculous thing to say. I'm perfectly capable of doing those things myself. The only reason I don't do it is because you try to always find a way to scold me, even when I've done a perfect job. Oh, shut up. Your skills are very, very far from perfect. Oh yeah, I also know what you've been doing too. You've been a naughty girl. He told me all about it. He said he suspected you of cheating on him, and then he caught you in the act. What an absolutely horrendous woman you are. It's terrible, but we have no plans to let you go. You're going to be staying with us and repenting for your sins. You're going to spend your time taking care of me and my family. That was always the plan, and it's not going to change now. You can't be serious. He's making all this crap up. I'm also very tired of living here already. There's no way I'm staying here forever. I want out as soon as possible. I am very serious about this. You're mine. You're going to be my house servant. It's what you were born to do. I'm really happy my son married you. I'm also happy now you don't have a job. You can finally do your real job, which is to take care of me. Everything that you're saying is absolutely crazy. I don't want to listen to any of this. I didn't cheat on him at all. It was a big misunderstanding. Also, stop referring to me as your house servant. That's not who I am. I would never do that. I have my own life to live. Oh, here we go with the excuses again. It's clear that you're the kind of woman that would cheat on people. I think you just wanted him for his money. You thought you could marry him and then play around with other boys. I always wondered why you wanted to marry a man who was older than you. You need to be nicer to him in the future. I don't think he's going to forgive you if it happens again. You should be thankful that he's kind enough to forgive you for this. It didn't even happen in the first place. It's all a huge misunderstanding. I'm really sad that you were not faithful in your marriage. You absolutely disgust me. There are things that you really ought to change about yourself. You need to learn, and you need to learn quickly. No more cheating, otherwise there's going to be some really big trouble. How many times do you have to ask this? You just don't listen, do you? I didn't cheat on him! You're such an irritating person. Why don't you just let this drop? I don't believe a word that you're saying. I always knew you couldn't be trusted. You just don't care about anyone but yourself. You're a very selfish girl. Leave me alone! Stop it! I'm sorry I didn't contact you earlier today. I was so busy and I didn't have time. Me too. I had a load of meetings to go to, so I couldn't talk to you. I'm really glad that we could finally get back in touch again. What were you up to? I was busy at the cafe. There were so many people here today. They just kept on coming and coming. I didn't know what to do with all those customers. It was really tiring for me and the manager too. Did your manager get angry at you? Did she shout? No, she's really nice to me. Very patient and always wants to teach me something new. She helps me out if I'm busy. She's always got time for me, and that makes me really happy. She helped me out a lot today, and I was really grateful for that. I've had a nice day, to be honest. It was busy and hectic, but I still had a fun time. Well, I'm glad that you had a good day. Is this manager a woman, by the way? Yes, I told you that already. Why are you checking this with me? Do you not believe me or something? You think I'm lying to you? I would never do that. I have eyes only for you and no one else. No one could ever come close to you. Are you unhappy with me? Please don't be. That would really make me feel bad. You know I hate it when you're not happy. No, I'm totally fine. I just wanted to ask you about it, that's all. There's no need to get so worked up about it. Well, why do you care if I was seeing a guy? Don't you have a younger wife? Isn't she enough for you? You still want more? She might be younger than me, but she's already boring me to death. All she does is moan and spend money. I don't even know why I married her. It was a real big mistake. You're the girl that I really love and want. Just be happy that you met me. That's going to make your life better and better. I've got to go now. I need to get back to work. I'll see you when you finish work then. I'll come over and get you in my car. Just get right in when you see me and we can drive somewhere and be together. Make sure you're quick, because I don't want to be seen by anyone. Sure. Can't wait to see you. I'm here already. I got out of it early today so we can be together for longer.
Oh, you're out much earlier than I thought. Did something happen?
The manager told me that I could leave early. She said I wasn't needed anymore, and I'd done a lot that day, so I could go. That means we get to spend more time together. I'm really happy about that.
Where do you want to go this evening? We've not been together for so long.
I want to go somewhere we can rest and relax.
There's a nice hotel nearby. Do you want to go there?
I want to eat something. Will there be something to eat?
Yeah, sure. There's a really nice restaurant there, and we can have a meal together first before relaxing in the room.
Okay, sounds good. Just make sure that it's a nice hotel, okay? Book us an overnight stay.
Don't you want to go home tonight? Are you sure you want to stay with me?
I want to be with you all night long. I don't want to go home. I've not seen you in so long, and I've missed you.
Okay. I'm not sure if I can stay the night, but I'll try come up with an excuse. If not, we can spend many nights together in the future, so don't worry. I'm going to divorce that girl and never talk to her again soon.
Wow, what a bad guy you are. Did I fall in love with a bad boy?
I think we both know how much I love you. You're everything to me. I'm not a bad boy to you.
I love you too.
We're going to be so happy together.
John! Where were you last night? What were you doing? Why didn't you come home?
I had to go to a meeting and then I stayed in a hotel with one of my colleagues. We finished really late, so I didn't come home.
Oh, so you had a meeting? A work meeting? Like I'm gonna believe that. You should have been able to come home.
I was just way too tired to try to go home. Stop being so annoying about this.
You don't seem very tired at all today. I would have thought you'd been tired if you were so exhausted that you couldn't even come home.
Why do you have to turn everything we do into an argument? What's wrong with you?
I just think it's strange that you went to a meeting. You were too tired to come home, but now you're fine. Did you have anything to drink after the meetings like usual? Why aren't you hungover?
I didn't drink that much. I just went to sleep in the hotel immediately after the meeting, so that's why I'm so refreshed today.
Everything about this sounds so fishy. This colleague that you keep on referring to is a man, right?
Of course it was a man. Why would I stay in a hotel with a woman? It's that guy I've told you about so many times. I'm really good friends with him. My favorite coworker.
Are you always with that guy? This isn't the first time you stayed in a hotel and not come home.
Why would I lie about this? I'm telling you the truth. I really hope you're not accusing me of anything here. It's not me who goes out all day and does who knows what.
I go out because I'm busy doing things for my future.
Well, tell me what the hell you're actually doing then. What are you doing with all your time? You're out all day, early morning you leave, and then you don't come back until late, and you don't tell me what you're doing.
I'm busy with work. I've got things to do.
I thought you didn't have a job. You didn't even tell me you'd found a job. As far as I'm concerned, it's just an excuse because you want to spend some time with this secret man.
What are you talking about? This is really getting crazy now. How many times do I have to tell you that I'm not cheating on you?
You always have that same smell, too. Is it your perfume or his? I'm never sure. You always come back smelling like that, so it's only natural I suspect you. You always told me that you didn't like makeup or perfume, but now you're wearing it all the time. You never like to spend your money on that kind of thing. I wanted to buy you some once, but you refused it because you said it was a waste of money. What changed? In fact, you need to show me what's inside of your bag and your room later. I'm sure there are clues as to what you're doing.
My bag and room? You really want to go through my bag now? Has it really got to this level of suspicion? There's no way I'm gonna let you breach my privacy. That's my private business and nothing to do with you.
Are you going to get angry again? I don't think that's a wise thing for you to do.
Can you stop, please? I've got nothing to hide from you and nothing to show you at the same time.
Fine, I guess I'll have to just go do it myself.
Don't you dare!
Oh, here it is. I found it myself. This is a nice new bag. Who bought you this? Was it the guy you've been sleeping with?
I can't believe that you're actually doing this. I bought it for myself.
There isn't a smell here today. That's a bit of a shock. It usually smells like perfume.
I didn't use perfume today, so that's why there's no smell.
It doesn't smell like a man either. You must have done a really good job of hiding it from me.
Can you just let this go? It's really getting annoying. I've done nothing wrong. You're just being stupid.
Why all this makeup? What are you wearing all this for?
I just want to look good. Got a problem with that?
You never wear makeup with me. Why are you wearing it with other people? Who are you trying to impress? There's nothing more in here. Where's everything else? Are you hiding things from me? Is that what you've done? What are all these cards for? What are you doing with all these business cards? Why on earth would you need all these? You said you've got a job. What job is it?
Well, yeah, I do have a lead for a new job. I'm using them to network. What a stupid question. What else would I be using them for?
Wow, so many. You must have a lot of customers, whatever you're doing.
Stop it now. I'm tired of you making all these accusations when they're not true at all. Do you want me to cheat on you or something? Would that make you happy? You seem to be obsessed with the idea.
Stop twisting my words like that. I just still think you're telling lies to me. I can't believe anything you say anymore.
I'm really getting bored of all this. It's just too much for me to cope with. I think I might be better off in life without you. What do you even bring into my life anymore? You do nothing for me? I also hate having to get along with your family, too. They all treat me so terribly, after all.
What? You want to divorce me now? You're cheating on me, lying about it, and now you want to walk out on me? You really are something, aren't you? Absolutely unbelievable.
I'm not the one causing this rift in our relationship, though. It's all you. You better figure something out quickly. I can't go on like this. You need to change, otherwise our marriage is heading for the graveyard. This really is your last chance now. You need to change, otherwise we are over.
My last chance? I haven't even done anything wrong at all. I just want to know the truth. Isn't that fair? I don't believe that you'd leave me. You're too weak. You wouldn't survive without me, and I know that for sure.
I'm serious here. We have to change the way we talk to each other. I want us to go back to how things used to be. When we first got married, I was so happy back then, and I want those days back.
I haven't changed at all. I'm the same man I always was. It's you that changed. You've become a different woman, and now you're trying to blame me. If you're really going to complain about this, I'd start off by taking a good look at yourself.
Oh, it's definitely you that's changed. I thought we had a bright future ahead of us, but now I'm not so sure. You loved me and you treated me differently. I don't know what went wrong, but you've changed and I don't like it.
I didn't change. I just expected a higher standard from you. I wanted you to care for my mom, but you just don't seem to want to do it. You're too selfish.
That was never supposed to be part of our marriage. You lied to me about that. You said we would have our own home. I hate the fact that we're still living with your family. That wasn't part of our agreement at all.
I'm getting bored of trying to correct you. It's the same conversation over and over recently. If you don't like it, then you need to leave. Go your own way in life and forget about me.
If that's what you want, then that's what I'll do. There's no going back from this now.
I think it's time for you to tell us what's been going on. So much has happened and we just don't know what to think.
I have the same feeling. I'm worried about you and your life. Is it really going well? I have no idea what to think about all this, and I'm starting to feel a little bit lost myself. Please tell us. We want you to be happy. We want you to have a good life.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing wrong with me. I've just been going through a bad time.
If that's what you think, then okay. But I'm really not so sure. If there's anything we can do, then please tell us and we'll try to help.
I don't need you to help. Sorry, Mom and Dad. I just needed some time, but I'm back on my feet again now. What is she doing here? What is going on? What are the chances that we'd bump into her? Is she here for work or something? Does she work here?
Why don't you go and get yourself a nice cup of coffee? That will help to cheer you up.
There's nothing better than a strong cup of coffee to get you going.
That's a good idea. I'll go order something right now then.
Hey, and welcome. What would you like to drink?
Wait, what the hell are you doing at this cafe? What's going on? I was not expecting to see you here.
I work here. It's my job. What would you like to drink? I don't have the time to be chatting personal stuff with you.
You're working here part-time? I thought you were going to get a proper job and this is it? Is this why you wouldn't tell me what job you were doing? You were too ashamed to tell me. Your life is a total mess.
I don't have time to talk to you right now. I'm busy and I don't want you disturbing the customers.
I've come here today with my mom and dad and they're going to see you doing this pathetic job. What are they going to think about this? They're going to be really embarrassed. You could have warned me you worked here. Having you work a job like this is a detriment to our family reputation.
Just hurry up and order your drink, you idiot. I don't have time to talk to you about this. Just get on with it.
Why are you here anyway? Is this really what you want to do with your life? I thought you wanted something better. Why are you wearing these clothes? They look a bit formal to me. Are you really here working part-time? Is this your job?
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm busy and don't have time to talk to you about this. Please hurry up.
I just want to know what you're doing here. You can't blame me for that. Wait, are you the boss here? Are you running this place? Did you secretly open a cafe and not tell me about it? Is that what you used all your money on?
I've told you several times now, I don't have time for a big discussion. What do you want to drink?
You can't just ignore me and pretend I'm not here. I really need to know what's going on.
Would you prefer it if I called the police and asked them to come and remove you? Would that make you happy?
Just explain it to me quickly and then I'll go back to my mom and dad. Is it really that hard?
Hi there, guys. Long time no see. Hope you're all doing well and staying healthy.
Hi, Linda. Are you going to come and sit with us for a while? We'd love to know what's going on.
Are you the boss here? Is this really your cafe? Yes, I am the boss, actually. This is what I've been doing with my time. I've been trying to get this cafe off the ground. I'm renting the shop from a friend, so I've got a good deal, and everything's starting to work out. I invested my money into this, and I really want it to work. This is where I ended up spending most of my severance paycheck.
Wait, so this actually is your cafe? Really? You did this?
That's right. I'm the boss here. Things are going okay considering that I've only just opened this place. I'm hoping for it to get better as time goes by. I don't have much experience of this, but I'm not doing too badly. I also have a lot of support from more experienced people. It really helped that I managed to network a lot before opening this place up. I'm happy with the location. There's a lot of businesses nearby, so we have a decent number of customers coming in. It's not that busy today, actually. It's usually better than this. What do you think of the smell of the coffee? Doesn't it smell great? I got some specially blended, so it's an original here. You've done really well here. I'm proud of you. Doing something like this is really brave. It takes great courage. A few people have told me about this place already. It seems to be getting a really positive response.
Congratulations to you. I wish you all the best with your new business.
Thank you for that. It's nice to hear warm words. It really encourages me. You must be making a lot of money here, especially if today isn't that busy as you say. Well, not that much, but I do think that it will be doing pretty well over time. Anyway, the finances have nothing to do with you guys because me and John are not going to be together anymore. Our marriage is over, and there's really no going back to how things were.
Wait, what did you just say? Are you serious? I didn't realize it was over between you two. I thought you just had a small argument and that was it.
No, it's over for sure. So I guess he hasn't gotten around to telling you guys about it yet. I can't take the accusations and the negativity. He's a real drain on my life and I want to be free from him. I've had nothing but a hard time ever since I married into your family and it's time for me to say goodbye. Stop being ridiculous and rethink this decision. You're really going to go through with this and get a divorce. I think you're giving up too easily. You need a better attitude towards hardship. Life isn't all about fun and games. Sometimes there will be hard times, too. Oh, be quiet. I'm not giving up easily. You don't really like me, and you don't treat me the way I deserve. I don't think we were ever family. You just didn't treat me that way. I think you just wanted me to serve you, and that's not fair. I'd rather have no family than a family that doesn't really love me. Isn't there a way to get around this? I'm sorry if I made you feel that way. It wasn't intentional. If you don't want to live with us, then maybe we can find a different arrangement. Why don't you move out with John and live in your own place? Would that make things better? No, I don't even want that. I want a clean break from John. I don't want to live with him at all. I suggested that we move out a very long time ago, but he kept on making up excuses all the time.
I really didn't want to hear this today. It makes me so sad to think you're going to divorce John.
Well, it's the best decision for me. I'm happy about it. In fact, I think it's going to be the best for all of us. I've got my own cafe. I can support myself without any help from you. You can look after yourself, too. After the divorce, you won't be seeing me anymore, and I think you'll like that. You can focus on John and Wendy. If you want to come back here for a drink, then please do. I'm not going to be unpleasant to you. There's no hard feelings from me.
I really can't believe that this is actually happening. You were serious? I didn't think you were actually going to go through with this. I thought you'd come back to me in the end. This is going to be such a terrible decision for you, by the way.
You know full on well why I don't want to be with you anymore. You've hurt me too many times. You treated me like garbage, and you've been seeing another girl behind my back. That's why we're going to get a divorce. I know what you've been doing. You didn't think I knew, did you? You thought you'd got away with it for all this time. I know you've been cheating on me all this time. This is going to be a fantastic decision for me, and I just know it.
What are you talking about all of a sudden? Stop being so ridiculous. Don't make accusations like this. I didn't cheat on you with anyone. I really don't know where you got that idea from. I really want you to reconsider your decision about getting this divorce, too. It's not the best move for any of us. I think if we just wait a while, it will all blow over and we can move on as if nothing ever happened.
Oh, I have plenty of proof, so there's no point trying to deny this fact. I think you need to meet one of my employees. She's a lovely girl. Lisa, why don't you come over here and talk to us all?
Lisa, what's going on here? Who is Lisa? I think there has been a really big misunderstanding here. We need to be calm and think about this.
I waited and waited for the right moment to confront you about this. I had to go through months of humiliation in order to finally get to the truth. I had to do that because I needed hard evidence about what you were doing. Are you going to confess to it now, or are you going to continue to deny it? I know what you did. You cheated on me with Lisa. It's time for you to confess and face the truth. I have every bit of evidence that I need to sue you for this. There's no point trying to hide it.
He cheated on you? My son wouldn't do a thing like that. He's a good boy, and he wouldn't do that. John, what's she talking about? Who is this girl, Lisa, and how do you know her? Tell us now.
I don't want to believe that you cheated on your wife. I thought you were a good boy. I raised you to respect women and be faithful. What were you thinking? This isn't actually true, is it?
It's all true. He's going to deny it, but it's true. You can ask Lisa about it all if you want to. Lisa is many years younger than him. I don't know why she was interested in him in the first place.
Can you be quiet, please? I don't want all these people to hear about these outrageous accusations you're making.
You really think I'm stupid? You think I'm going to do what you tell me to do? This is not an outrageous accusation at all. Why don't you want to talk about it here? Afraid your secret is going to get out in the open. So what if people hear about it? I'm sure people have seen you with her anyway. It's time for you to come clean and tell us all what's been going on. No more lies. Lisa is a really good girl. She always works hard when she's here.
Why are you doing this? Why here and now? Are you trying to humiliate me? Do you really hate me that much?
I'm just telling people what happened. If you didn't do anything wrong, then what would you have to hide? Why would you care if other people know about this? You've always protested your innocence.
Oh no. What am I going to do now?
Is it really true? You just said that you want to keep her as your wife, right? You told me you wanted to divorce her and run away with me.
How did you get here? Why are you talking to me right now? I don't even know who you are.
My boss wanted me to come over here and speak with some customers. I didn't think it would be you. I had no idea that it was my boss that you were married to either. This is really important. Don't try to get away from this. There's no escape for you now. You don't want to divorce her. You want to stay with her then? You've just been playing me this entire time then. Do you guys need to be left alone for a while to sort this out? I think your girlfriend is a bit upset about this. I'm sure that you have some things to explain to your family as well. I can't forgive you for what you did, and I don't think Lisa is going to forgive you either. I can't believe you did this to me! You played me around like a fool. I thought you loved me, and you didn't. What was going on in your mind? How stupid are you?
I can explain this. Just give me time to think about what I want to say. I'm really sorry about what happened. I didn't mean it.
I don't want to be with you anymore. I didn't realize you were such a liar. Me and you are finished. You lied to me and led me on. You promised me the world, and now you're going to give me nothing. Why would I want you?
Please don't talk too loudly about this. I don't want other people to know about this.
How did this happen? How did my son grow up to be such a terrible man? Did I do something wrong? I should take some of the blame. It's my fault for not teaching him how to be nice to women. I'm so ashamed of this. How can I show my face in public again? John, I'm so disappointed in you.
Is it time for me to leave? I don't think you're going to be needing me anymore.
Wait, can't you give me one more chance to make it up to you? I know I've done wrong, but it was all a terrible mistake. We all make mistakes sometimes, you know?
I don't see why anyone here should give you a second chance. You've really blown it. You've hurt so many people with your games and lies. It's time for you to face the consequences.
I'm going crazy here. Why are you blaming me? You should take some of the blame for this too.
You just enjoy your coffee, mister. I don't want to see you ever again. How did I fall in love with such a crazy man? What was I thinking? I deserve better than you. Don't ever try to contact me again. I'm cutting ties with you completely.
Hey, Mark. How was the coffee?
Are you enjoying it? I tried my best for you.
It's really good, thanks. I can see that you're really giving this place your all. I'm sure it's just going to get better for you. How about you? Are you okay? You've been through a lot of stuff recently. I'm really sorry about everything that happened.
I'm okay. I take it one step at a time. Things are getting easier and easier. I was stupid. I made a big mistake, but now it's over and I can start to rebuild my life. I should have seen it all coming. I should have been smarter about who I'd choose to marry. I'm just happy I saw the truth and got out of there. Now it's time to focus on myself. I can really feel that my life is going in a good direction, though. I'm looking forward to my future for the first time in a while, actually.
Try not to dwell on the mistakes of the past. It doesn't make things any better, after all. We all live and learn. He was trash from day one, but you were blinded by love. At least you won't make the same mistake again.
I'm sorry I didn't take your advice sooner. You seem to read people better than me.
Try not to be too hard on yourself. Pat's not going to help you. He cheated and you got hurt. Learn from this and try to find a better life.
I suppose this kind of thing is more and more common these days. I should have been more aware.
At least you're single again now. Nothing to hold you down. He's the one that is going to regret this for sure. You're a great person, and a lot of guys would be lucky to have you. I have no idea why he decided to cheat on you. A huge mistake.
She was younger than me. Maybe that's what he wanted. He thought it would make him feel young again.
He's on his own now. Maybe that'll make him feel old.
As long as he doesn't bother me anymore, I don't really care how he feels. He's gone from my life. I won't be seeing him again. If he wants to lose his wife chasing after young women, then that's his choice. He got what he deserved. I just hope I can meet someone new and fall in love again. Maybe it can wait a while, though. I'm tired of relationships.
I'm sure that'll happen to you. You're a nice girl. It won't be hard for you to find someone new.
I really hope you're right here. It would be a shame to spend the rest of my life alone. I don't want that. I'm a bit worried about the future. What if things don't work out the way I want them to? You only live once, and I don't want to spend it alone or with people who don't really love me. At the same time, I don't want to give up my life just for a man. That's not a good choice either.
What about the girl who works for you? Are you going to keep her?
Yes, she's still here. I'm not going to blame all this on her. It really wasn't her fault completely. It seems like John told her that he was single when he first approached her. Once she had fallen in love with him, he told her that he was married. Well, it kind of is her fault, but she is a very capable worker.
You're very forgiving. You're really nice to people.
It's fine. I don't mind what she did too much. It's just John that I hate. She's a really good worker, too. I need her here to help me. She can stay here as long as she wants to. I'm happy to have her around.
I don't think I'd be able to do that if I were you. Most people would have fired her immediately.
It's just natural to me. Besides, I don't want any more drama. I've had enough of that. I just want to have some peace for a while and focus on my new business. The most important thing is finding a new life for myself and working towards my dreams.
Good luck with that. I'll be here if you need me. Just call and I'll do whatever I can to help. I'll also stop by here from time to time as I love the coffee here. It's great.
Thanks. It's great to know you're here with me. You've always supported me, and I'll never forget that. I've got no regret about what I'm doing. I've got to go my own way and make things happen. I didn't want another day of that terrible marriage.
Well, it's time for you to forget all that. You should look forward to your next marriage. Choose your man carefully this time. Also, make sure you invite me to the wedding.
I'm not sure if that's going to happen for a long time. I've just escaped an unhappy marriage. I want some time to myself first.
Good idea. You make yourself happy first.
That's just what I'm going to do. Put myself first and do what I want to do.
It's the only way to live in life.
I want to be happy. I want to please myself and live the life I want to live. I've got no time for men right now.
Be sure to make some time for me. I don't want to be left out of your new single life.
You can come and join me anytime you want.
And when you do meet a new guy, make sure he isn't a loser like John was.
I'll do that. I might even ask for your advice when it happens. Over the course of the next few years, my cafe business really took off. It became a huge success, and I ended up opening 2 more cafes in the city. I was finally satisfied with where I had gotten career-wise. It was like a dream come true. These days, I leave most of the work to the managers of each cafe, and I get to relax and think of new ideas for the franchise from my home. I also got remarried recently. I ended up actually getting married to Mark. He was always there for me, and he was one of my closest friends. Around a year after I got a divorce from John, my relationship with Mark changed from friends to lovers. I had never thought that I would have romantic feelings for him, but it all changed when we got drunk together one night. After that night, I realized I had fallen in love with him. We were already great friends and trusted each other, so everything went smoothly after that. We decided to get married a year after we started dating. I can fully trust him, and I have so much fun just being around him. It's completely different to when I was married to John. I had a really rough time leading up to the divorce with John, but I'm so glad that I went through with it. My life now is absolutely fantastic. As for John, it seems like he'd managed to lose everything he had. His parents and Lisa cut ties with him the day after they found out that he was cheating. He lost his job due to the stress of losing his dear ones, and his life has been downhill ever since. He became homeless, and he actually came to my cafe begging for scraps of leftover food a couple of times. He looked so pathetic. I didn't take mercy on him and just called the police to come get him. He now has a restraining order, so he can't come near me or the cafe. He totally deserves it, though. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.